Hi, this is Yabaguy, and welcome to a KTANE module tutorial on the subject of Forget Maze Not. A beautiful, fun, straightforward, great sounding module by King Bran Bran. This is a full boss module. We will get information at the start of the bomb and after every time we solve a module in stages. The objective of this module is to create the maze using the coordinates and the walls indicated, and then, at the very end of the bomb, we will be able to solve it by traversing the maze and hitting the green checkpoints in the order that they are presented to us. The simplest way to do this, in my opinion, is to use an Excel spreadsheet. Paper works, or other variants of Excel work as well, but here's my approach. The columns are lettered in an Excel spreadsheet and the rows are numbered just like it is in the manual and just like the official KTANE Discord community is used to. For D5, we have walls top and bottom, so that's what I'll select. I'll also mark a star to indicate that we've seen the cell already on the module. This will come into play later. Now, let's solve one of Fang's tool mods and see what the next stage brings. The stage indicator in the bottom left corner has incremented to 1, so for C2, we have walls to the left and right, and we've been there. And for C4, top and bottom. And we visited that cell, so we mark that off. And we have another tile. It's a magenta tile. Let's consult the manual. The diffuser will have to find the exit of a normal 5x5 maze on the module. Anytime one of these colors, aside from green, shows up, this game must be completed before you move on to the next module. Forgetting about it results in a strike. So, hitting a white tile does nothing, but when the magenta appears, we can traverse the maze. Crashing into a wall will result in a strike in this game, but it's a 5x5 maze and we just need to find our way out of here. Somewhere. Ah, there it is. Ta-da! And now it returns to the stage display, but the magenta maze is gone now. So the magenta tile display is gone, which means we can safely solve another module without penalty. So let's do so. Stage 2. Now we get a cyan tile, but first let's mark down the information. And we have a cyan tile. Let's see. Cyan. Same as magenta, but the maze is inverted. You can only walk through walls. Oh boy. Alright, tricky logic here. We must cross a wall with every move we make. Aha! We made it out. Let's solve another. Since there were no colors, we can move on. Aha! We get our first look at a green checkpoint. A4 has walls to the left and right. You'll notice we had already established that right wall from the cell adjacent to it, so there's no need to draw it again. We just mark off that we've been there. And then D1 has walls left and top, as before, but now I'm going to put a number 1 in there to indicate that's our first checkpoint. At the end of the maze, that is the coordinate we will need to visit first. There are other ways to do this. Perhaps you might want to note down the stage number, but either way, make sure you know your sequence of checkpoints because that is significant. Another solve. And we get a yellow tile this time. First of all, B3 is walls left and down. B3 left and down, mark an asterisk here. And then D5. Here's how this game works. Select the yellow and it puts it in the mode. And now we look at D5 and establish where were the walls at D5, a cell that we've shown you already. The answer is top and bottom. Submit with the center button. And with that correct answer, we move on. Next stage gives us, oh wow, there's a lot going on in this one. D3 is a normal cell, and it gives us walls left and right, which we'll mark off here and here. F6 is a checkpoint, right and bottom, and that is our second checkpoint. And we have a blue cell this time. Let's see here. Hit it to start the game, and what it's asking is, which cell in column C has walls at top and bottom? I should pull up the manual description here, but here you see I've color-coded the bullet points with the exact instructions that I'm telling you now. So, which cell in the C column has walls top and bottom? And we can see that it's at C4. So the way we submit this is hit the up and down arrow to toggle to that digit. If the answer is multiple digits, use the left and right arrows to grow or shrink the number of digits in your answer. And when you're happy with your answer, press enter, and that submits the module, and the special tile will disappear. Stage 12. Aha. Okay, so let's note this down here. Top and right for B1. We already have those walls, so we'll just mark it off. Then we have E6, top and bottom. And then we have another instance of the yellow cell. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to demonstrate what striking looks like. So B3, we can see first of all that the correct answer here is that the walls are at left and down. So we highlight those arrows. That's the correct answer. But I'm going to put in the wrong answer and submit all the arrows, which is nonsense. So watch what happens. I'm going to strike here. You get the strike, of course. And also notice that as the timer accelerates on a strike, watch, the coordinates are cycling at the same speed as the timer. Be-doop, be-doop, be-doop. Just like that. So it's a little trickier to keep track of things. Stage 14. Aha, here's a new one. A red tile. D2 is walls to the left and right. Mark that off. E4 is just a wall to the left. Indeed. And now we have to look at the instructions for a red tile. Red. Using the maze below, that's here, navigate the diffuser to the coordinates on the bottom left. The current position is in the middle of the cell. Okay, let's play. C4 we are currently at. That's over here where my cursor is. And we need to get to D, E, F, G over here. So, let's see here. Left 2 brings us to A4. I really should have brought out my epic pen here, but I wasn't thinking ahead here. A1 brings us to the top left corner. Right 4 spaces to E1. Again, if we crash into a wall, no big deal. We'll just get a strike and... Okay, it's a very big deal. Diffuser might die, but other than that, the game goes away, and that's that. Down, right, up, F1, right, down, down to G3, so close. Left, down, right, G4 and G4. Hit center to confirm that you are truly there. And that is that. D1 to D2, that's not hard. Left, down, right. Glad I didn't eat humble pie as I said that. And we have to traverse this magenta maze here. Let's see how we get on. Need to traverse it normally and get to the exit. Nice and easy. Stage 21. D4, right and bottom. And we get another... Whoa. Get back here, you silly cursor. D4. And A2, walls to the left and right. No surprise. And a blue game. Which tile in column E has the walls top, left, and right? And in this case, it happens to be one of our checkpoints. That's E3. So use the up and down arrows and submit accordingly. And we're back to normal. Okay, this is it. All our cells are filled out. And with the last solve, it is time to solve Forget Maze Not. Our starting coordinate is here, B5. And our objective is to make it to each checkpoint in order of occurrence. So let's do that. B5, we are here, and we want to go up, right, right to D4. Now we're here, and up 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. And that chime is the only indication you get that you've done it correctly. So now it's on to number 2. Down, down, down to D4. Now we see there's a wall beneath here, but I'm going to show you what it's like to strike. When you strike, you get 2 indications. the walls where you currently are, and an indication of where your next checkpoint is in the bottom left corner shown in green. Once we start moving again, that indication will disappear. So D4, left 2 to B4, down 1 to B5, right 3 to E5, not yet, that's not our checkpoint, up, right, down, down to F6, checkpoint, up, left, up, E3 checkpoint, down, right, down, down to F6, left, left to D6, that's 4, right, up, left, down. Prepare yourselves for one of the prettiest solve animations in the game, in my opinion. Look at that maze come in view. Camera zoom disables on a diffused bomb, of course, but did you see how pretty it was, the actual silhouette of the maze coming into view? I think that's amazing. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the module. As always, if you have any questions, any better solving methods, any feedback, thanks so much. Please put it in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you very much for watching.